I wanted to talk to you about a spiritual journey that I'm on. It's no surprise to people who know me that I am Wiccan, and I tried to keep it under wraps while I was town librarian because it wasn't, frankly, anyone's business, and I didn't think it was appropriate to discuss it with anyone except for very close friends. But it's something that's very important in my life. It doesn't matter what spiritual practice you have. It does matter to me that I have one. I did hear rumors about one of the local churches in our area telling its parishioners, don't take your children to the Georgetown Library. It's run by witches. In response to that, I made all the milk dry up in their cows. Just kidding. I would never do that to a cow. I always find it ironic that people associate those of us who practice Wicca with devil worshipping, and also with love spells, because one of the basic tenets of Wicca is you never interfere with another person's free will. To me, a spell is the same as a prayer. It basically works with universal energy to bring about positive change. That's all it is. It doesn't matter who you pray to, I don't believe. I know some may differ with me, but there it is. So I started getting ink in my 40s. I'm kind of glad I waited. All of you that are getting ink in your teens and 20s, you know what it's going to look like when you're my age? But I started with a small Celtic moon on my left shoulder, followed by a sun, and I have a pentacle and a little spider. But a big part of the journey has been on my arms. You can see I've got a variety of interesting butterflies, flowers. There's a little frog. Isn't he cute? And let's see, there's a chameleon and a caterpillar, and this is still a work in progress. I really love it. Does it hurt? Yes, but it's worth it. After Paul passed, I got this snake on my right forearm. Oh, and then I added my symbol. Those of you who know Led Zeppelin history know that Led Zeppelin 4, a concert that I saw, it was my first concert. I went without permission. Boy, did I get in trouble. Their fourth album was to have no title. Jimmy Page decided to have each one of them pick a symbol that would be on the LP cover in place of a title, and this was Jimmy Page's symbol. People call it Zopho, but that's not what it is. I'll tell you what it is. I have no clue. So I love my ink. I'm very fond of it, and I plan to get more. I have a couple baby pieces on my ankles, but I'm going to have them added onto. I also have a fair amount of work on my back, but I'm not going to show you that right now, or probably ever. What was that? The other reason I decided to get as much ink as I have is because I have an inherited skin condition called, wait for it, disseminated superficial actinic porokeratosis, or DSAP. My mother had it, my grandmother had it. They told me it was precancerous, and I've come to realize, well, isn't everything? But I did try a number of treatments. I've had this as long as I can remember. And it will continue to be a part of my arms and legs for the rest of my life. Mine isn't as bad as other cases I've seen. If you Google DSAP and skin, you'll find pictures of what it looks like. And mine is a moderate case. it bothered me, it just bothered me. And I kind of wanted to look at my arms and think, well, they look nice. I wonder what will happen if I get ink done right over them. At least the worst patches where it really scarred. I just jumped in. I figured, why not? They're not going to look any worse. Shut up, cat. You want some? Wait. Okay, that wasn't nice. Ironically, putting ink right over my lesions had no impact on them whatsoever, other than covering them up. I just went to see another dermatologist where I live now, and she told me, that's really a good idea. She said, there's no effective treatment for it, and actually the darker colors over my relatively fair skin will help protect my skin. So I really like her. I'm going to get more work done here. You can see I have can you see it? Oh, see, there's patches that haven't been covered. Right here there was big patches. But you can't see them now. I rather like that. Later.